All right, thanks, Sean. I'm here with head coach for Kosovo-Euro, Rickey Cleveland-George, whose team comes up with a statement 76-72 victory. You guys were down 20-4 in the first quarter. What was the formula for the comeback?
Man, basically my guys got off to a rough start as usual, like we did yesterday. But the thing is, the biggest key is with my guys, they play hell of a defense. You know, they bring the defense intensity. We might not get the best offensive possessions, but we play defense well enough where it makes up. So in general, the only thing it was, we played enough defense. They got lackadaisical on defense. We start doing transaction. But the key is, you know, when we do run our plays, we got a lot of things out of them. But the whole key is being consistent. Once we started being consistent and we got our defensive stops and got offensive baskets, that's where the game's changed. You know, technically being down 20 in the first quarter is not a good feeling.
When your team gets punched in the mouth like they did in the first quarter, what do you tell them to get their spirits up and keep their confidence high?
Basically, it's about heart and determination. You know, it's a will to want to have, it's a will to win. You know, it's easy to lay down. Easy, being down 20, it's easy to lay down. But it also determines how much fight you have on the inside of you when you come back from that type of deficit. You know, at one point we got it down in the second quarter by 5. Next thing you know, they go on the run, we back down 11 going into halftime. So again, we kept playing that game, but once it got towards the end of the third and once we got into the fourth, we really buckled down and just stayed consistent with everything and just a fight to the end, dog fight.
Momentum swings are huge in sports, especially in basketball. How can you use that to your advantage going into day 3 playing for the third place game?
Oh, always. Momentum is something serious, you know. Again, being down 20, you have to have a hell of a momentum swing to even make that type of run and make that type of comeback. So for my guys, you know, I just kept them focused, telling them the things they needed to do, why the game was going on, telling them the adjustments they needed to be making while things are going on. And that plays a big key in it. You know, you can't just sit on the sideline and not see things that's going on in the game and not be able to make them adjustments on a dime. And that's where I think where really helped us, I was able to make them adjustments while the game was going on.